Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope many of you are having an awesome weekend. Well, as you see, I've taken a little break when it comes to the real serious, cases. Which is always good to take a little break, okay? But anyway, it's still a lot going on when it comes to the missing, okay? And for some reason, that's pretty much an ongoing thing. So anyway, I'm doing a missing person reading. Shout out to Kit. That's Kit. Shout out to Kit. Um, That's how I found out about Madeline missing case. So anyway, shout out to Kit and Madeline Pantoja. I hope I pronounced her name correctly. It's Pantoja, Pantoja or Pantoga, Pantoja. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay, I don't want to mess nobody's name up. She's 21 years old, and she went missing. Family May the 10th of this year from Midland, Texas. She's about 5'4". She weighs 130 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes, and she's a very beautiful woman. Okay, I'm sure she's just as beautiful on the inside. See that she's very attractive, and she's presently still missing. Family. Okay, now her family did not ask me to do this reading. I'm doing this as a labor of love. Sharing is caring. That's what it's all about. And being led by the spirit, I just want to see what I'm able to pick up on as far as the energy that's surrounding this sister that has disappeared, okay? It's nothing like not knowing, and I wish this on no one. Let me see here real quick. I'm not going to show a video or anything. Let me see. Madeline. Let me see. She went missing May the 10th of this year. Last seen at her apartment after a friend dropped her off. Followed a dinner. Family and friends say she was in an argument with a man before she disappeared. Her phone, keys, and dog were found left inside of her apartment, but no Madeline. Okay? So if her family members happen to be watching, I send you much love and light your way. I pray that your loved one will be found no matter what. It's nothing like not knowing. And we will all keep her in our prayers, okay? That she will be found safe and sound. But most importantly, that she will be found, okay? So shout out to her family members and her loved ones. All right, family, give me a minute. I'm going to pull up a picture of hers right here real quick. And when you Google her name, you will see this image right here. And those are the apartments that she had lived. That's where she lived, these apartments right here. And I believe these are her parents. Okay. I'm going to make her picture very big so I can see her real good. Oh, boy. I like to be led by the spirit when it comes to what I'm using. I'm going to try to get to the point. I'm not going to make this video too long, okay? Alrighty, give me a minute. Let me get this situated. Alrighty. Okay. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, leads me to all truth and clarity about the missing 21-year-old Madeline. The eyes are the ones to our soul. Seeking clarity about these shadow energy that was going on with Madeline on the day she had disappeared on May the 10th, 2023. Well, it up to Madeline disappearance, seeking clarity about her disappearance. And none of this is in divine order, okay? These are those shadow energies that was going on with this sister on the day she disappeared. Whether they were her shadow energies or the person that happened to cross her path, okay? All right. And remember, none of this is in divine order. The first card is gossip, okay? Next, selfishness. Next, we have here complacency. This is someone who's unaware of danger. So on the day that Madeline disappeared, she was unaware of danger. She didn't know anything about anything was going to, jump off in a negative way, okay? Next, I have addictions. I think about, alcohol, drugs. I think about sex addiction or even a workaholic. But addiction is playing a part here, okay? Next, I have rebellious. So someone is carrying the energy of very free spirit, don't want to be told what to do, okay? Going against the grain. Over here in the secret place, I have boredom. This is one who's longing for change, feeling quite restless. And I have here drunk. Now, on that day, it is stated that Madeline had went out, okay? I don't know if she drinks or not, but somebody was drinking. Actually, it was stated that she had went out with a friend. And you see also at the head, addictions. So somebody's known to drink. Let's continue, shall we? I've already pre-shuffled. Let's continue. Now, let me say this real quick. Thank you, Spirit. Let me say this real quick. When I was reading in the beginning, the intro, right, to the background information, and you can find this, when you Google, it's public information. I was pretty much jotting down some notes, okay? But I remember reading here, it says family and friends say she was arguing with a man before, okay, she disappeared, okay? Whoever this man is. So let's continue. It has here manipulation. And disagreeable. So not only was somebody coming out being very manipulative, there was some disagreements going on here also. So this is confirmation. Next, we have aloof. This is someone that's coming off quite distant, okay? Also unresponsive. Not only are they coming off quite distant, but also they could be unresponsive, okay? Whether they are ignoring somebody or they may be knocked out. But they're unresponsive, period. And behind that, complacency. At the head, I have held hostage. This is someone due to their environment that they're in. And this reading is about Madeline. So Madeline ended up being in an environment, okay, to where she couldn't see a way out. She felt trapped, okay? You can say she was abducted because obviously she wasn't in her apartment. Everything else was left in her apartment. So it looked like she could have been abducted, okay? Because, see, she's still presently missing. Everything else left at home, phone keys, etc. She's missing. So it looked like she was abducted. But she's in an environment to where she cannot see a way out. She feels trapped. Next, we have absent-minded. This lady, we know that Madeline, before whatever jumped off, she wasn't focused, okay? Before whatever jumped off, she was not focused. Now, I don't know if Madeline drinks. Only her loved one would know that, those that are close to her. But for instance, she could have been feeling good due to drinking and not being focused as far as what was going on around her, okay? Or due to the other individual that was in her present intentions towards her. But anyway, it has here absent-minded. Next, we have anxiety. Next, we have disconnection. Let's continue, shall we? The spirit shadow have to continue to shuffle. I've already pre-shuffled, so let's continue. Family, as support of Madeline, can you give us a good old thumbs up for making an effort, bringing awareness to her case? I really appreciate it. Next, excuse me. Next, we have here, I don't know why every time I work on certain cases, I get the coughing and my throat is bothering me. All right. I don't want to assume anything. Next, I have bias. Next, I have abandonment issues. My butterflies, I already know what time it is. When we see this right here, now this could be Madeline that could have been experiencing abandonment issues, or whomever that was she had encountered could have been experiencing abandonment issues. But when this right here is not in check, this can cause a person to be quite domineering and very controlling, okay? And sometimes a person like this can want you all to themselves. They can be quite possessive. Next, we have fearful. This would be Madeline. At the head, we have dark. Now, when it comes to this can let me know that Madeline could have found herself in a dark environment, or she could be dealing with a dark individual. Or sometimes when I get this word dark, it can be describing something like a dark vehicle, or the person's complexion can be dark. Okay? Just depends what the spirit means by this. But anyway, this is a clue, dark. Next, we have aggression. In the secret place, we have coercion. That's interesting. This is in the secret place. Wow, let me see something. Using force or threats. Trying to persuade someone, trying to get somebody to do something. Coercion is playing a part. And in the center, we have good old rejection. So not only was there some disagreements that was going on with Madeline and this so-called individual, also rejection is playing a part. And she's presently missing, so it looked like she could have rejected somebody. Advancements. Rejecting them, period. Let's continue. I'm trying to move quite fast, family. Just in case I had to use other decks, okay? Alrighty. Next, we have drowning. Now, you could say Madeline could have drowned, or somebody could have drowned her, okay? Could have placed her in water. Or you could say she could have been very emotional on that day, and she could have been drowning in her emotions, okay? It's pretty much how you want to look at it. Or it can be both. Next, we have ambulance. Behind that, abandonment issues. Next, we have desperation. At the head, we have ignorance. It's playing the part. Now, let me say this also, because this popped up in my spirit, okay? This popped up in my spirit. Now, I give many of you some example of what this could be, but also, when I see this word dark, I'm picking up on also someone that's not in a good place. Okay, I think about someone that's feeling empty. Okay, they can't see a way out. They're feeling hopeless. Okay, they're wallowing in their misery. They're in a dark place. You get it? Dark. So this can be a scenario as well. Okay, because behind that is held hostage. Next, grudge. Now, earlier we saw the word what? Rejection, didn't we? Now I have your grudge, somebody carrying a grudge. And a lot of times the person carrying a grudge, if they don't get a grip on their emotions, how they're feeling, or thinking about the individual, a lot of times they want to retaliate and want revenge on the individual. So somebody's carrying a grudge. Next, I have bully. Someone throwing their weight. And behind that, coercion. Trying to get somebody to do something. Trying to force somebody to do something. Next, I have good old entanglement. This speaks about relationships. What kind of relationship, Sister Q? A complicated, difficult relationship that can be quite toxic. So it looked like Madeline ended up in either encountering somebody or she knows someone, okay? But when it comes to this so-called relationship, let me just say that it was quite toxic. Okay, wasn't healthy at all. And also, we can be looking at a third person. Now, what do I mean by that? You got Madeline. You have this so-called individual. I'm picking up on the male energy, and this person could be cheating and having somebody else on the side. That's entanglement also, unbeknownst to the other one. But anyway, if that's not the case, we're still looking at a toxic relationship that's complicated. And somebody's feeling left out. Somebody feels rejected. Because Madeline seeing somebody else, and this person, felt some type of way, was carrying a grudge. The shuffle, the shuffle, the shuffle. No. Next, I have emotional blackmail. Someone using your emotions and your feelings against you. Okay? Next, I have internalizing, somebody taking things in. Next, I have brainwashing. Mind effing somebody, if you know what I mean. Next, I have humiliation. Next, I have abuse. I think about abuse of power. Or there could have been some abuse, okay? Next, I have withdrawn in a secret place. And also bully behind that. And I have good old helpless. Madeline felt quite helpless in a situation she found herself in. Let's go around one more time, shall we? Next, we have sabotage. According to spirit, Madeline was sabotage. Now, also, I think about self-sabotage also, okay, due to one, poor actions and their negative thinking. Also, fear-based thoughts can, I can get sabotage with that also, okay? Or somebody can just, been plotting on you. Sabotage. Next, I have empty. As I stated before, somebody that's feeling quite helpless. Can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They're not in a good place at all. They're not feeling whole on the inside. Next, I have evasive. We already saw what entanglement. This right here is someone who avoids commitment. Pretty much seeing more than one individual. Someone that may have more than one sexual partner. But they're not committed. This is playing a part also. At the head, I have conflicted. Next, I have defensive. And every time I see this right here, I think about somebody accusing somebody of something. This person is feeling very defensive. I haven't seen accusations here, but I know if I keep laying these cards out, accusations will pop up. And that's pretty much accusing somebody of wrongdoing. But anyway, somebody is coming off defensive. Behind that, abuse. And I have here antagonists. And defiance. Interesting. So, from the head on down, let's see what we have here. Conflicted, humiliation, ignorance, dark, held hostage, and addictions. Defiance, helpless, entanglement, rejection, disconnection, drunk. Empty, internalizing, ambivalence, abandonment issues, disagreeable, and selfishness. Let's go over here. This is normally considered as the secret place. I mean, what's going on in those things behind the scenes. But anyway, antagonist, someone that's full of hostility, withdrawn, bully, coercion, anxiety, and boredom. Someone longing for change. And of course, we have here evasive, someone that avoids commitment, brainwashed, desperation, fearful, aloof, okay, and complacency, someone that's unaware of danger, sabotage, emotional blackmail, drowning, bias, manipulation, and gossip. It can be word of mouth also, a little birdie getting somebody's ear, talking about somebody, or maybe the streets are talking. Defensive, abuse, grudge, aggression, absent-minded, and rebellious. I'm going to put all this back in the deck. I'm going to reshuffle and see what come back out. That came out a little too fast, but I have here anxiety and boredom. But it came out too fast. Let's reshuffle, shall we? Oops, my goodness. Sorry, family. Okay, I'm just going to lay them out and just go over them, okay? Explosive. I think about emotions, heating up, somebody going from 1 to 10. Ego bound. Anxiety. Someone feeling doubtful. Flighty. Someone who easily to get upset. Fearful. We know when we see anxiety and fearful, we know that's Madeline energy. Arrogance. Bitterness. Depression. It looked like Madeline had a lot going on with her also, okay? Someone carrying burdens. They're holding on to things. Deception. Good old accusations. Remember we saw the word defensive? Yeah, accusations. Somebody being accused of wrongdoing. And jealousy. And remember we saw the word rejection? Mm-hmm. And also we saw that word that let us know about, I think what evasive, letting us know about somebody that's uncommitted. Yeah, so we're looking at relationships. This shouldn't be that hard for the authorities to get an idea, unless Madeline's a very secretive person, okay? She only tells the very minimum. She'll put all of her business out there. So figure out who she's seeing, okay? Figure out who she's seeing. Or shall I say who all she's seeing? That's who the authorities need to be, questioning. Who all was she seeing, okay? And also definitely question the person that she was with, okay? Before she went missing. Question all of those that she was involved with. Spirit makes me talk truth and clarity about the disappearance of Madeline. Seeking clarity about the disappearance of Madeline. Seeking clarity about the disappearance of Madeline. And remember, family, I don't know if I said it earlier, whatever you see and hear in this reading concerning Madeline, 21-year-old Madeline, it is allegedly. It's not facts. We all know this, and it is for entertainment purpose only, okay? I always say that things play out. I'm just using my gift of the spirit, trying to be of service and to assist, okay? It has here, now she's 21, all right? She's 21. But it has here, and this is allegedly now, but it has here ages between 25 to 30. Or definitely, in close to 25, all right? Clarity and disappearance of Madeline. Mm. A lot of times I have to fact check, family, because these cards, y'all just falling out, okay? So give me a minute. So it looks like Madeline's the one that's free spirit. Regrets the past, just learn from it. False leads, false events, manipulation. Now, for me to see this, something is off. Okay? Everything really depends on who's giving out the details, shall I say. Because for me to see this right here, there's some gaslighting somewhere. And that's pretty much trying to throw the authorities off in the public. Let me just say that. But something is, it's like something is off here. False leads, false events, manipulation. Allegedly. Okay? It has here, thank you, Spirit, no stranger. So it's somebody that she knows. It's somebody that she knows, okay? Keeping it a secret, money exchange. Now, this is allegedly, but if this is the case, somebody wanted more. Okay, somebody wanted more. Remember, we saw the word evasive, someone that avoids commitment. Okay, and we also saw entanglement. Okay, this speaks about complicated, difficult relationships that can be quite toxic. You know, it looked like somebody wanted more. We did also see what's that word I'm looking for? Hold up, family. It's on. I don't had a brain freeze moment, but anyway, it's the word that I'm looking for. It relates to someone that can be quite controlling, okay, domineering, possessive of you. She's a very beautiful woman, so I wouldn't be surprised this individual, even if it's an acquaintance, it's still somebody she knows. I wouldn't be surprised that she attracted somebody to her that wanted more than what she was willing to give, shall I say. Okay, it has here keeping it a secret, money exchange. It has here workplace related. So what does Madeline do behind the scenes for money? What is she doing? What's her background? Hunter prey on women's social media. So whoever this individual is, they do a lot of lurking on social media, lusting on beautiful women such as Madeline, okay? I don't care if it's her boyfriend, allegedly, whomever this individual is, yeah. With women like her, they target women like her, as far as not only just being attracted to them, but, you know, targeting is targeting, okay? If I have to do a part two, I will. I'm probably in a waiting for maybe about 2 weeks. Cause something about threes. It's always timelines within my readings. So 'cause a lot can happen anyway from now to 3 weeks. Okay, but anyway, I may do a part two. I don't want to make the video too long. I just want to see what I'm picking up about her case. This came out earlier and I didn't get a strong hit, but it came right back out. Now this one is saying the age is between 45 and 50. So I don't know if she was seeing more than one person. They can be associates, friends. I'm not really sure what that means, but it came right back out, okay? It came right back out. Now I'm getting stranger. Now, can it actually be a stranger? Yes. Or it can be somebody that she knows that she really didn't know that well. Okay? Maybe she thought she knew them, but she didn't know them well. It has here, check their history, last known living resident location, whatever that means. They're holding back, watching their words, keeping you in the dark, move on. Remember that word dark? Remember that word dark. They're holding back, watching their words, keeping you in the dark, move on. So I think about someone that could be cheating and somebody keeping somebody in the dark when it comes to who they're seeing, okay? Okay, met someone online supporting them financially, money benefits. This is allegedly, I don't know what she does behind the scenes for money, okay? The winds of change of karma has returned negatively. So somebody see this as her karma, okay? Remember we saw the word bitterness. Know your worth and value. Keep it moving. They will not respect nor value your worth. I'm not really sure what this means because actually I believe she's from Texas. It has here Alabama, West Virginia, North Carolina, Delaware, and Ohio. Maybe this can be the background where this person lives. Work out any issues moving forward. May have possible success for long-term relationships. Work out any issues moving forward. May have possible success for long-term relationships. Caution, not looking for long-term commitment, only short-term gain. So this could be her MO, allegedly. Obstacles and challenges. They know the truth, whoever they is. At the end of the day, I feel like it's somebody that she knows, family, or even if this person's not a friend, it could be an associate, someone that she could have, had, could have been communicating with, and who knows, could be somebody on social media, okay? But she caught the attention of somebody, all right, that had became very controlling, obsessed over her. Let me just say that. At the end of the day, somebody wanted more than she was willing to give. Or it could be the other way around, but she's the one that's presently missing. Okay, this is all I have for now. I just want to get a little idea of what was going on with this sister behind the scenes. Obviously, we know there's more to it. I pray that she will be found safe and sound. And but the fact that I saw held hostage, she could be held somewhere, family, against